on now. Come on, I
Hey, the
believe in
gang's all
you.
here.
We're
I
all
believe
here.
in you. Come on.
I figured it out by myself.
Hey, I dare
We can't
All
see you.
by himself. Look, Ma, no hands.
That's
I dare
debatable.
one of you guys to try to pronounce what Carlos just wrote in the Twitch chat before test.
Oh, Mal is there. Look at that.
Elder
Why you fucking?
Elder
Euthurge.
Elder the huge.
Ilthria.
Wait, hold on, Kadin, say it again.
Euthurge.
It actually sounds. legit.
Yeah, hold up. Yeah, we have to have the Nordic dude like fucking.
That's the name of my new black metal band.
I thought it was Ilthurge.
Yo, I would totally rep a band called Euthurge.
Yo, y'all fuck.
Actually,
Yeah, all right. So who fucks with Euthurge? Euthurge has to
Yes,
be my
the
favorite.
W needs to be turned into a V, and there needs to be an umlaut over the U. Over the,
the J is a Y sound, so it's
Euphoria. So it's Euphoria or Evthurge?
Euphoria.
Dude, there you go. That actually sounds like a real band name.
Euphoria. They play black and symphonic metal.
Wait, is it Vortex of Etheria?
Now, where'd you go?
No, we don't talk about that.
Euphoria.
Vortex of Etheria.
So what up, y'all?
All right, guys. So you guys want to get to the first bit of topics and such?
What was the first topic?
Well, first, let's get one thing out of the way.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Alexi Laiho.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Alexi Laiho.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, seriously
posting-
fucking blows, honestly. Like, you know,
that's such a shit
aside
show,
from the
man.
fact that he was, you know, a titan of modern metal and, you know, very directly influential on a whole generation of guitar players, he was also, like, really young. He was, like, 41 and had a wife and kid. Like, just fucking sucks.
It's really fucking rough.
Yeah.
Dude, I actually cried. Like, Monday, I felt like I was actually mourning somebody I knew. It was kind of crazy. It really fucked me up.
I mean, if someone's like that influential.
Yeah, it's the first time I think.
And it's like the nostalgia alone would do it. But
Yeah, dude, that was
I get it.
I woke up and looked at my phone, and that was the first thing I saw, and I was like, "Fuck."
Dude, I woke up to like 10 text messages, and I was still half asleep. So I thought they were talking about our friend Alex Haber. So I didn't see the I like Alexi. God. So I thought Alex died.
Oh no!
And then I opened it, it was Alexi Laiho, and I'm like, oh well, that makes more sense. But still, like, let's be no, that's not really bad. But I remember I was.
He realized it was Alexi Laiho, and he was like,
"Oh
no!
fuck!" All right, wait, guys, that works too. That works too.
Let's round table real quick. Let's rattle off your handful of favorite Bodom songs
and moments too, because I was going to bring up. Remember that old documentary they had, where they were basically showing how life was in where are they from? Finland, yeah. So they had a whole kind of like how we do with recording the album. They did something similar, and it's basically they had little skits in between and such like that. It's like little stuff like that. I really made me love Children of Bodom because I love the live stuff as opposed to the studio recordings. But as for favorite studio songs, Hell's on My Trail. That's a great song. Favorite song.
Honestly, you guys know, for people on Twitch, I never really listened to Bodom, never get into them. Every time someone tried to
but nobody
ask
cares.
me to check it out, this is literally what eat my ass. So every time somebody would try to show me a song, I'd just be like kind of meh. I saw them live. I'm really glad I did with Wolfheart, and they were really good live. I was still I was like half listening to them, half not. Because I'm a fucking chode, and I just wasn't I'm just whatever. So I just went to go get beers and stuff. But I was listening to them last stream, and there's actually a few songs here and there that I liked a lot. And what was that one song, Kadin? You said of course the song that I really love was that fucking their only doomy.
I mean, anyone who's not aware of Carlos's music taste, let me just say real quick. We sometimes jokingly refer to our own music as a windowsill metal or drunk text my ex metal because of depressing lyrical content. Carlos's actual legitimate favorite genre of music is drunk text my ex metal. This is like actually all of what he listens to.
Don't judge me.
So I said the other day
honestly.
that he told us that so far, even though he's not as familiar with the whole discography of Bodom as the rest of us are, but he said that so far his favorite Bodom song is "Dead Man's Hand on You." And so I
Yes,
said,
yes, that's
doesn't
the
it
one.
just fucking figure that your favorite song would be the one like fake doom metal song they ever wrote?
Yeah, that shit slaps though. It was so good.
So,
It was so good.
what was the question? Favorite
Favorite
Bodom
songs,
song.
favorite memories, favorite things about them. Black Storm Blast in the chat said "Downfall," one of the
Downfall is
favorites. That one's
fucking
amazing.
incredible.
Mhm.
I think my favorite song, if I had to choose one, it's actually a two-part. Red Light in My Eyes, part 1 and 2. Touch Like an Angel of Death, fucking In the Shadows. I really like the first album a lot, but also I really love
Wait.
fucking
Kissing the Shadows, right?
what?
Kissing the Shadows?
No, In the Shadows, the second track off the first album.
Ah.
I also really fucking love like everything off Hatebreeder. So that's kind of hard to choose my favorite songs because Bodom had I loved Bodom, and yeah.
See, thank you, Black Storm
Red
Blast.
Light in My Eyes,
Appreciate
part
you.
1 and 2 are probably my favorite if I had to choose one.
but-
But to me, it's one song, and I've seen them 4 times. I'm very grateful I got to. I got to see them. I don't know if you guys were there. I know Kadin saw that in Vegas, I think, or in Boston, the 20th anniversary where they played exclusively their first 4 albums.
Yeah, I saw that in Boston.
Dude, I saw that in Mal. Were you there with me?
Yeah, that was their last show, wasn't? Oh no, that wasn't their last show, but that was at Irving Plaza.
No, that was at PlayStation Theater.
Was it PlayStation? But yeah, we were there.
That was in 2017. That was the last time I got to see them because when they came back at Irving Plaza, I had to work and I couldn't take off.
I got to see that last show when they were on tour for Hex for the last album.
I was at the tour right before that. I couldn't.
Oh,
And that
hey,
was with
boo
Follow
boo.
the Sun and Wolfheart, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's when I saw them. Yeah,
Those were those were 2 different shows. Yeah, the Hexed tour was with Swallow the Sun. And
you can
Wolfheart.
guess
that's the
who,
one- that's the
what
one
bands I
missed,
went
and
to
I
that
was
show for.
So mad.
That was
That's Follow the Sun.
Wolfheart and Swallow the
It
Sun.
was-
I was just like,
It was the one day of work I can't take off, which is Fridays, because that's the busiest days we have, the most money making. And when I saw that lineup announced, I'm like, holy shit, Wolfheart, Swallow the Sun, and Bodom is insane. And then I'm like, oh fuck, it's landing on a day like it's hard for me to take off. So at least I got to see them in 2017 and Heavy Montreal. And with like Tweer and Death Angel 5 years ago. And Heavy Montreal was 2013.
I don't remember because I think I've seen them almost every show they've been to New York since like 2006, 2007, I'd say.
damn.
Yep. So for me, it's been a lot of shows.
I've seen them with you 3 times, Mal.
You mean 3 times? Yeah.
The first time I saw them was actually 2011 because I kept missing them when I was a teenager. But anyway,
Yeah, I've seen them with different people. I've seen them with Kat. I've seen them with Vinny. I've seen them with Israel. With you. I've seen them by myself, I think. Pretty sure.
So Mal, what's your favorite songs?
Every time I die and 6 Pounder are definitely amongst my favorite.
I love 6 Pounder, dude. My favorite song of theirs is always going back and forth between Kissing the Shadows and Bed of Razors.
Kissing the Shadows is also
dude,
pretty
Bed
good.
of Razors is so
Dude,
cool. It's so like
The
old school
first time I
Morpheusy.
heard Kissing the Shadows, like my little teenage guitar brain was just absolutely blown. That's still like some of the most insane guitar playing I've ever heard. I learned that song actually. I struggled for weeks on end to learn my way through that whole song when I was like 16.
Oh fuck!
Yeah. Anthony saw me figuring out a song from them yesterday. It was just the intro. I don't remember why it came to my head, but you remember what song it was, Anthony? From Bodom? That you were like, oh,
it was Bodom After Midnight.
Yeah.
Oh, Children of Decadence is another really good one.
That's a really good
I
name.
have to say, I always something I really always appreciated about them is that they were one of those bands that very obviously never took themselves very seriously, and I'm always a big fan of when like successful, renowned bands just like don't really care that much about their image. Just in the sense that like they're not taking themselves super seriously and like don't care if people like view them as like serious or whatever. Like I always appreciate that.
Fucking
made a whole song about I don't give a fuck if you hate me.
Rivers of Nile with their Where Owls Know Our Name, Know My Name. Sorry, Where Owls Know My Name, or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? That Rivers of Nile music video where they're just like green screen the fuck out.
Can you please explain?
And I'm literally in the middle doing that. If you would stop interrupting me. They're just like with the green screen and they're all playing like vintage shit, like vintage outfits.
Yeah, they all look like
whatever.
they're in a fucking 70s funk band.
Yeah,
I love that shit.
I just saw that video.
It's all trippy as hell too. Like,
wow, dude. Vinny said Lake Bodom was. Oh, okay, never mind. I read that wrong. I thought you said Lake Bodom was the first song you learned on guitar. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude. Ow.
Oh, that song always got me hyped when they played that live.
Fucking Twinkle Twinkle Little Star was the first song I learned on guitar.
just popped out the womb, just like.
Oh, dude. Hell yeah. Dark Viking in the chat said, my 72-year-old mother wanted to see a metal show, so I took her to Bodom.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Sick.
That's so cool. All right.
Hell yeah.
That's fucking
That's
sick.
actually, dude, that's fucking genius. That's great. Nah, that's incredible, man. Or woman.
I think the only
Or
metal
person.
shows that my parents have ever been to have been ours.
My condolences.
And your mom was throwing down the pit.
Yo!
She actually was, dude. She actually
Yo,
was.
Caden's mom.
so
Hey,
funny.
Tony.
Dude. Oh man,
Caden's
so I didn't
mom.
actually notice this, but she told me after, like so my parents came to the album release show, and
His mom was in a
it's
pit.
like, afterwards I was talking to them, and they were going like, "Oh, it was a great show" or whatever. And my dad was like, "Oh yeah, your mom got in the pit," and I was like,
What?
"You know the GIF of the guy blinking? That was me." I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Well, I wanted to get up closer to the stage so I could see you, but then I, kind of like accidentally found my way into the pit while I was trying to make my way up to the front." And then she goes like, "But they all realized I was an old lady really like right away, so they were all like, oh, go ahead." She was like, everyone was so nice and polite to me."
Yeah.
sounds about right. Oh, by the way,
Yeah, so
Kadin, or anybody who doesn't know, Tony Bagwell is the badass bitch that got the SV tattooed on him.
Oh,
and that's
fuck
a Dark
yeah, dude.
Viking.
I have to say, I recognized that name, and I was trying to remember like where I recognized it from.
Yeah.
But
you a real one, Tony.
Welcome.
Not to make it all about me or anything like that, but personally speaking, I feel very fortunate to know that I've been in two bands where somebody has gotten the band's name or logo like tattooed.
See, why the
on
fuck
them.
you gotta make this about you,
So
Aaron? Why you gotta make this about
you feel
because
also you feel fortunate.
daddy point blank.
At least you feel at least you feel fortunate. I just feel guilty.
I still don't know how to react to it, to be honest.
I don't know if you guys remember, but when we posted that photo on the band page of Tony's tattoo, one of my friends commented, and he was like, he just wanted to make sure you guys didn't change your name ever again. All right, shall we move on to a different topic?
Yeah.
Yes, I got it right here. So the next topic is I'm gonna save this part for last, but you guys want to talk about the Fleshgod Apocalypse?
Oh, so Aaron, did you watch it? You're gonna watch it live right now.
Yeah, I
okay.
have not
I never heard of it.
All right, yo. So
I never got to air it.
We're gonna. So I'm just gonna share my screen, and just so you guys can see our reactions live to this shit.
Did you guys see No?
I saw like the beginning of it. So no.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
great.
yes.
no.
Yes.
That's what we're watching.
Yeah, no.
Yes, I saw no.
No.
Because I have not heard or seen that one yet.
Okay, so
Oh, no?
do you want to watch both of them?
Maybe both.
¿Por qué no los dos?
¿Por qué no los dos? Kaden, do you want to see the? Damn, I was gonna say, do you want to see the serious one first or the not so serious? And I was like, they were both kind of weird, but I don't know.
I want to see No first because that's the one people have been talking about.
I got you, fam. All right, let's do this.
Carlo, turn off your phone. Pull the ad.
No shit, Sherlock.
Fuck you.
Is this your first day?
Technical difficulties, right?
Testicle difficulties.
Right, Carlos?
That's how you know it's Fleshgod. They get the little chuggy thing they do.
I don't think it's showing on the Twitch.
There's the bass drum.
Just take out your AK.
Do we have like talk over it a lot so we don't get banned on Twitch? Is that like the goal?
No, it's fine. It'll get muted a little bit when on the saved video, but I'm recording it, so
but
we're
you
good.
guys, for the rest of you in the chat, you guys can just look up the song. Go support Fleshgod Apocalypse if you like it. I hear it yourself, so you know.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Sorry,
I can hear it.
it's not showing on the stream though.
Stream.
Ah, okay. Well,
Come on, man. The old man.
it doesn't show it. Hold up.
Wait,
I'm not getting that option. It just says stop streaming.
You already figured out that you had to keep the web browser open in order to show it, so just do that.
Yeah, but it still didn't show it on Twitch.
Demonic Wellstyle's like, what the fuck, Carlos? Get one job.
I'm trying to figure this out. I don't know why the fuck it's not.
Hey, listen, I'm not gonna give you shit. It's fine.
I can see it on your stream.
Now I can, yeah.
No, on the Twitch stream. I'm talking about Twitch.
Okay.
Oh, it's maybe Twitch is like censoring it.
No, I can see it.
On Twitch.
Oh, on Twitch.
Yes.
It's censored on Twitch.
Whatever. It's more important that we can hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The point is to see our reactions to it, but like still.
Everyone, do the best part of the song. The best part of the song. Everyone.
Oh my God.
Carlos, stop laughing. Kadin's face.
All right.
What was that?
That was all worth it. That alone was worth it. I am dissatisfied. That's.
You know, I legitimately forgot that I heard that. Like I knew it was coming, but I forgot it was
I was
like
trying
that.
to tell my Carlos, shut the fuck up, stop laughing, and then I snicker as soon as you start singing. I'm like, well, it's the other song I haven't heard yet. I heard this one.
Why?
Oh fuck, that was so
Because
great.
internet bad.
Yo, hold up, the lyrics.
I think this is like.
Are the lyrics here? Hold
I
up.
think it was like their attempt.
Please tell me. Oh, the lyrics are here. Okay, hold up.
Read the lyrics.
All right, so
Read
it's
fucking
still
lyrics,
shit.
Kadin.
Okay, hold up.
I think this is like the metal version of sampling.
Let me see if I can zoom in real quick. Real quick though. All right, so.
Oh my
All right,
god.
Travis.
Yeah.
The book
Look,
you browse
Browse.
through is the
Oh.
wrong one. A
Wait.
Bible for
Yeah,
fools.
Oh, let me
It's
read.
about fucking social media.
I highlighted it, bro. The book you browse
Oh shit!
through.
Okay, let me read
Is
this
there-
out
Wait,
loud.
hold on,
I got
hold on,
this.
hold on. Oh, you got it? All right, cool.
This fucking these lyrics are just so.
Okay.
It's just,
cringy.
it's just like boy,
Internet
way
bad.
to make yourself seem like a bunch
Alright,
of
let me read
fucking
this.
boomers.
Let me read this.
Yes.
The book you browse through is the wrong one, a Bible for fools. Will you slake your thirst of knowledge, swallowing all those empty words? Whatever is your easy.
Thoughts.
What, motherfucker?
Carry on.
Whatever is your easy truth. The answer is just no. Fuck no. We trample blooming flowers, science is grown, and nothing's left behind but the hubris of barbarian hordes. Like melting colors blur the painting of humanity, we stain the canvas of existence with our mercy. Will you save the world?
Misery.
Misery, thank you. Existence with our misery. Will you save the world? Scrolling down that wall? No. Fuck no, I'm not reading that again.
I mean, the couple of sentences in between, you know, trample blooming flowers, science has grown, nothing's left behind but hubris of barbarian. I mean, I don't know, like I'm on board with that, but
yeah, no,
the book,
they have some.
The
cool
book you browsed through
yeah,
the wrong one is just like
so like the way their choice of words and the way he words it is not bad.
I dig it.
Yeah, no, the way he words it is not bad, but like the content of the lyrics is what's kind of like it's just like the corny, like it's been done so many times, and
it's like a beautiful way to say internet bad. You know what I mean? Social media bad. Like, but like beautifully said.
I mean, like, even like Fear is Dead, my old band. We have a song that's basically the same thing, but we also wrote it like 6 years ago. So it's
well, also your singer is an 90s rapper, so you know.
Not gonna talk about his age.
I don't know, man. I think the lyrics themselves are like pretty strong, except for that one line. The book you browse through is the wrong one. Is just way too on the nose.
What's
way too obvious?
No, hold up, right here. Like, hold up, look at this one. The Britney Spears one. Your laziness is killing me. I must confess.
Gotten to the Britney Spears part. I don't.
That was so corny.
Your laziness is killing me. I must confess, I still believe.
Oh, no.
Because what you do makes me lose my mind. Give me a sign. Will you save the world? Oh, come on.
No, fuck no.
No.
The answer is just
no.
God. And I'm mad because the music is so good too.
Until it got to that part, and then it was just like, why?
The music is so good.
All right.
I'm okay with it.
So there's another Fleshgod Apocalypse song that we haven't heard yet that we've been waiting for this podcast.
Oh yeah,
it's a cover.
So I heard the very beginning of it, and I was just like, no,
traitor.
Oh dear God, no. This is before we even decided to do this fucking podcast.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've been waiting to hear this one.
This is
like 10 seconds.
This one's self-explanatory.
You said this is a cover?
Yes.
Yeah, you can't tell what it is.
It's playing.
Oh my God. You can't be serious.
I forgot they did a cover for it.
Oh my God.
This is happening.
Okay, I love this. I love this. I'm so cold.
You see this? I'm okay with this. I'm totally cool with.
See, this is exactly what I was talking about, what I loved so much about Bodom. This is a really successful, acclaimed band not taking themselves seriously at all. I love that shit. Inject that shit right into my fucking veins.
This is so good!
This is really, really good, I'm gonna be honest.
Like, the Britney Spears shit, like, fucked me up. I was like, either cover the whole damn song, don't inject it into a perfectly good song.
Oh, they had me for me on that one. I'm like,
oh my God.
I was gonna hit the Roxbury neck bomb.
Just gotta show this to my brother.
got like a Cradle of Filth vibe. It's just like, you know, the vocals were high.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Mario's just like, oh my god.
I mean,
This is like one of those.
The melody in this song just like fits so well for this style.
Guys, you've been slacking.
It really does. There's a machine gun.
Straight up AKs.
That's too fucking funny, man.
I just got one thing to
Like,
say,
dude,
though.
this section right here, like, this absolutely just sounds like a riff that they wrote.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Can't see it.
Oh. He's Crip.
Oh, so they crip now.
Wait, what the fuck?
Stop it.
I don't care.
Yeah, call the song Crip because you got AK-47 drums and it's about being blue.
God. This is
song's
ridiculous.
It's not dripping, it's cripping.
It's cripping. Fleshgod Apocalypse.
Fleshgod Apocalypse, perhaps?
Fleshgod Apocalypse. Oh yeah, I got you guys right now.
Fleshgod Apocalypse.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
It's not about the
Thank you for the follow, bro. Appreciate you.
I'm not gonna lie, this fucking slaps.
That's the link for this song.
This is so good.
This is really
Dude, this is fucking
Incredible. I love it.
Yeah. Can I just say one thing though, man? How are they gonna write a song social media bad and then write a fucking meme?
literally.
Hey.
This is like the opposite of
Just
what
write
we
a
just
meme.
watched.
Forward, and then back to back. Like what?
Yeah, they released Snow,
cover.
and then like a month later they released this shit.
Yeah, like not even. No, it was like 2
Don't
weeks.
Don't be surprised if you see a YOLO cover.
So
Apocalypse.
I like that. That was so like actually so good, and
I really
the
was
reason-
for no reason.
I like it so much is because like, in my opinion, most of the time when metal bands cover pop songs, it's like so fucking bad. Because most of the time when metal bands cover pop songs, they don't actually put any effort into covering it. They just like, you know, play the chord progression as power chords. They like, you know,
Fucking
scream the vocals instead of sing them. They turn the bridge into a breakdown and they throw a guitar solo in there, and it ends up being like extremely formulaic and generic, just like the songs they're trying to make fun of.
a band that did it really well. Actually, speaking of fucking Britney Spears, August Burns Red years ago did like a Britney Spears cover, and it was actually like on fucking point. Like it was really good.
Nice.
Like,
Yeah, see, like no, that was super good because they actually just like
They made it their own.
They like wrote, you know, their own arrangement of it, and they made it sound like it could just be an original of theirs.
So
And that's what
happens
you
to
have
Mao
to do when you're
and
covering
Anthony.
a song that's in a really different style. And
Okay.
that was so good.
All right, so now we know what to do.
Oh yeah, fucking Children of Bodom
But
had a
I
Britney
mean-
Spears cover too.
Dude, Children of Bodom's cover album is incredible.
Let's cover a Busta Rhymes song.
Do you really want to do that? That's all. Hold on, let it be known. He said
Break
it
your
first.
Yo,
He said it first.
Fucking break your
Yeah,
neck.
yeah. Bear in mind how much more work this is going to be for you than for any of us.
Legit, bro.
I am,
You really want to do that for
Aaron,
yourself?
I am about
Aaron, give me some more.
Aaron's like, fuck
it.
it.
Give me some more. Let's do it.
Yo, fucking.
Oh, okay.
Give me some
Actually, no. You know what
Or,
if we're gonna cover a Busta Rhymes song, we need to cover We need to cover "Is They Wildin' With Us," which is from the album he did with Mystical. We need to cover that song if we're gonna cover a Busta Rhymes song.
We have to straight up arrange the shit out of it.
Yo, hands
arrange these shit out of it.
But Violin with the place to be.
Yo, if we can get a bunch of other singers on it, we can do the "Touch It" remix.
Yo, he said get some other vocalists, do the "Touch It" remix. Fucking hit up Jason, hit up Amanda.
Wow.
Fucking Skilla, Creature, fucking Deep Divergence.
It has to be all New York musicians.
All New Yorkers,
All
yeah.
New York.
Touch it, bring it, bird. Oh my God, yo, we're doing it. Game over. It's happening.
Right here. Said it first here. Pitch erotic.
All right, Avengers Endgame needs to move over. This is now the most ambitious crossover event of all time.
Facts on facts.
I regret ever saying anything.
That's it. That's it.
Oh man.
That's it.
All right,
Sometimes
so
we'll do it in the future.
somebody
Nah, yo, I'm
DMX.
I am putting a pin in this. We're doing this. I fucks with DMX too, though.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
yo, that would
it would be good if we did it right.
Dibs
if we did it right, bro, that was
Busta Rhymes verse or fucking DMX's
Nah,
verse.
bro, you gotta do Papoose.
yo, you gotta be Papoose.
Papoose's verse on that song, like, bro.
Papoose fucking.
You gotta be Papoose.
Yeah, okay, I'll do Papoose. Actually, yo, I just finished in the studio today with my my rap song. It's done. I gotta get copywritten and shit. Yeah, I'm dead ass. I finished it. I just gotta get.
I saw the story.
Yeah, I gotta get copywritten and stuff. But showed my mom earlier. She cried. You know, so
it was that bad, huh?
Was it a good cry or a bad cry?
You talking like he can spit? I'll freestyle roast you right here on live Twitch right now. Don't do it.
Was it like an "I'm so proud of you" cry, or was it like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this is the boy I've raised" cry?
You know, technically both.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
So, are you a rapper or are you into metal?
I'm an artist, Anthony.
Yes. Just yes.
I'm an artist.
That's do hip hop or
the answer is yes.
Anthony, that's what the A stands for in my name. That's why I have two A's.
All right, Solemn Vision is now a new metal band. Yeah.
You wouldn't understand because you're not an artist, Anthony.
You're right. I'm just a bass player.
You only have one A in your name. You don't have the artist name.
You have only one A in my name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my fuck!
Wild Bunny in the chat said we should just put out a spin-off album of random covers. I've been talking for literal years about how we need to learn a bunch of covers and play a show.
And we're doing it.
Not for nothing.
We would have done it if half of the Ralph's bands didn't take all the songs and bands. We would have, you know.
Yo, also
I
hold
was
up.
So mad when I messaged Chris and I was like, "Yo, we got dibs on Death Clock," and he was like, "Okay." And then he was like, "Yeah, I'm looking through the chat, and someone beat you to that by like 1 hour."
Oh my God!
You don't understand, dude. I was furious. I was ready to quit music.
1 hour.
I was so mad.
Yeah. So for those in the chat who don't know, this dude Chris MT, he did a lot of metal. He did the Metal Thursdays at Ross Rock Diner over in Worcester, Massachusetts. He hooked us up like multiple times when we came through Massachusetts to play. He even offered us like a place to stay and shit. Like really good people. Subscribe.
So Chris used to always. He did an annual a Halloween show every year at Ralph's, and the rules were that all the bands had to choose one band to like dress up as and play a whole set of their material. And the other rule was that he never allowed anyone to repeat bands that had already been done in previous years. And so originally our plan
there's a lot of bands.
The 2020 show was to do Death Clock. Someone apparently beat us to it. Of course, the show didn't end up happening for obvious reasons, but
yeah, there's a chance.
Fuckers.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Well,
I mean, you know, I think we could still just do it ourselves sometime, you know.
Yeah. No, honestly, like if the Eagles weren't like a bunch of like chodes, like we would have covered Hotel California already.
Dude, the way that
but they'd be suing everybody out there. So it's
that
like...
was incredible. You guys suck. But that's such a song we can cover and do well. We can make that song our own and like kill it. But fucking
Hotel California, we did it once. Remember?
Like, we were fucking around and like Mao needs to remember what that little arrangement. Like it was like 2 riffs that he did, and it was like it came out fucking incredible. Like it was just fucking.
I'm just
on
saying, like,
point.
we already have reincarnate, so.
Oh my god.
Speaking of
Oh
playing
god!
and such,
Thank you,
guys,
P Shift. Who's P Shift? The P Shift would. Sorry. Wait. Do all of you guys have Twitch open, or does anybody need us?
I do.
Yeah, I do.
Everybody does. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, Marquise. Hey, sup, bro?
Hey, what's up, homie?
Yeah, dude.
Carlos,
Marquise,
hey.
like such a small ass world. Fucking he knows skating. Like yeah. Fucking so Marquise
alright,
took
so
old
speaking
school
of
Croso
what-
photos back in the day, and like he did the most. We had the most New York City photo shoot ever. Though ours was bad. No, Croso, we took photos in a Staten Island Chinese spot, and Marquise took those photos.
That's
These
actually
dudes-
The
amazing.
Chinese restaurant.
These
Dude,
dudes thought they were Wu
gotta
Tang
ask.
Clan.
Carlos, I gotta ask. Did it have bulletproof glass at the Chinese spot too?
I think so.
That would've made
Actually,
it better.
no, I don't think you saw it in the background, but I'm pretty sure they're one of those that were like sealed off. It was right across from
That's
Dock
what's
Street,
up.
like
Yeah.
right a block
Oh,
away
my,
from Dock
like,
Oh,
were
Street.
you
yeah.
actually inside the restaurant, or were
You
just
see the
outside?
menu in the back. Hold up,
Oh,
I'm gonna try to pull up. I'm gonna try to pull up that photo and share it. Yo, I gotta.
Wait, I think I know what Chinese spot you.
No,
It's
you
literally
still
a
order
block
from
from
this menu.
Dock Street. Hold up, I gotta find this shit.
Oh my
Uh,
god!
Bill,
That-
And then I'll share it.
Yo,
Bill, Easter egg. You zoom in on the album art. You can still order from the menu.
Easter egg.
it's like in the in like the crime drama shows, like computer enhance the image, and you see the Chinese menu.
All right, hold up. I found it.
Marquis said, "I swear it was fire in my head."
I believe it.
It was fucking
Yo,
genius,
show
bro.
it. I want to see it.
I got you right now, fam.
Oh my god.
Stop it,
This is actually so much better than I was imagining.
That goes hard though.
Wow.
Little Carlito.
Oh my lord, it was too
Yo,
good.
even
Hold up.
Russell looks like he's questioning that photo shoot.
Hold up.
I got a legit
level
question
five.
though.
Yeah, we ordered
You
right
remember-
after the picture.
That's my question. Do you remember what you ordered on that day when you took that photo?
Oh, chicken with broccoli. That
Dude, of course you fucking ordered. Do you think the people who own this place would have let you take in that photo shoot if you weren't gonna fucking order their food afterwards?
That's so good.
It was more of a question of if you remembered like the food he had that went along with the photo. I didn't mind saying he went there like like a bum ass or something.
You fucking better have ordered.
Carlos, Carlos,
that was
I
too
found
fucking good.
Carlos, I found the spot on Google Maps. I
Oh,
found
you
the
found
spot
it?
on Google Maps,
Put
and
it-
the picture looks
Yo,
close to
plug
yours.
them. We'll send
Hold
mad
up.
people to go to that
Link
Staten
it
Island
on the
spot right
Twitch.
now.
Link it on the Twitch. I'll click.
They need to rename this restaurant to a Croissant Chinese restaurant.
Yo,
What's the name of it?
New Golden Dragon on Bay Street,
Golden-
Staten Island.
Classic New Golden Dragon.
I love it.
It's a hood Chinese spot.
I love how all of the Chinese places, there's just a pool of like
Yes.
9 different words, and you just mix and match the different words to get the name of each restaurant. It's like new, silver, gold, dragon, jade, world. You know,
Lucky.
lucky. Yes.
Yo,
that's
I'm just
definitely the
saying.
one.
Yo,
Yeah,
you know it's good because
if
only got
the-
3
if the
stars.
name
You
is
know
to
it.
have golden,
Yo, if it has more than 3 stars, I
if
don't
the
trust that
game-
Chinese spot, bro. That's it. Like, what the fuck? No. Hold on.
That's
Hold on.
facts.
if it doesn't have golden or dragon
That
in
it?
it, I don't want it.
Yeah, that's it, bro. This is.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
That's
You know,
fucking crazy.
it looks
Yo.
fucking infested as shit. Like, perfect.
So the next topic, guys.
Fucking love you, Marquise. That was so good.
Bands.
That was amazing. Thank you
We
for that.
can talk about the state of the industry in 2021.
By the way,
and
sorry,
bands playing
yo,
during COVID.
follow the P Shift. He does a lot of kind of talk show type of stuff too, and he games Call of Duty. Which motherfucker, I don't know if you added me or not yet, but you totally should. My PSN, Croso drummer. All right, that's all. You can continue.
All right. So yeah, the next topic is bands playing during COVID and the state of the industry.
Fucking dickheads.
So who wants to start this one off?
I think Aaron does.
Well, first of all, it was Carlos who made the suggestion of state of the industry.
I mean,
And I was the one who made the
scene,
suggestion of bands playing during COVID.
All right, they're fuckheads. All right, I'm just saying it right now. So
It's fucking careless.
It's stupid. Like
Reckless.
especially earlier in the year when like shit was just popping off. Like people didn't really understand the situation entirely. Like it was, bruh. Like
Unless you're Ween and you do a bubble concert. Did you guys see that shit?
wait, what?
No.
What?
Oh, dude, so I think it was Ween. I may have the band wrong, but I think the band Ween, they did a concert where all of the audience members were in their own bubbles.
Ween.
That's kind of That's kind of awesome.
Like
Can you
like
imagine
the big
bubble
hamster balls that you can like roll
Okay,
around.
I guess
in. It
Mario
was so
stopped caring
sick.
about walking by.
Dude, can you imagine a fucking hamster ball mosh pit like that?
It was
Just get a
so
bunch of
sick.
people in bubbles.
Like, the singer
And, like, we play, like, on top of, like, a
jumped off the stage and like crowd surfed on all the bubbles. It was like incredible. I was like,
Oh,
yo, I would love to
so
go or
fun.
play a show like that.
Crowd
sounds
surfed.
so
That sounds
fun, I'm
pretty
gonna
fucking
be
incredible,
honest.
actually.
I want to play a show in
I
New
fucks with
Zealand
that.
now.
I think that's the only place we can play if we can get in the country.
Honestly,
Are you kidding me? They're not gonna let us in.
yeah, they're
know.
not gonna let us. Like, where you
I've
from?
always wanted to
Where-
try
where you-
Vegemite,
New
but I
York?
hear it's crap.
Ah!
What?
did we have, Anthony? Was it Marmite or Vegemite?
Marmite.
Ew,
Marmite. I like
why would you
Marmite.
do that? Why would you do that to
I like
yourself?
Marmite too. With butter on
Why
toast,
would
it's fucking
you do
great.
that to yourself?
Have you
Yeah,
met?
Oh,
it
okay,
tastes
never
good.
mind.
Also,
It
it comes
wasn't
out of
Ween. I had
a
the
glass
band
bowl.
wrong.
With a what?
Huh?
What?
I had the band wrong. It wasn't Ween. It was the Flaming Lips.
Flaming Lips. Oh, that is.
Every time they went, oh yeah, it's careless. Local bands. What are you guys doing, man? You know, we all want to play in front of crowds and such. We all miss playing in front of people. But when you put these venues at risk of getting fined and such like that, it kind of shortens the, options for everybody else who's trying to do it the right way to have. You know?
Yeah.
And I gotta say something.
Also, they're putting the
on
venues
this
in
too,
jeopardy.
It's been bothering me. It irks me so much just how people go, oh, I miss shows, and you're like, you think we don't? Like, I've had people tell me, oh, don't you miss shows? I'm like, yeah, of course I fucking do. And I work at a nightclub. That's my day job. But it's still like, it kills us. And dude, if we were to sneak a show and we got caught, we close down, and people still do it because they don't care and they're desperate for money. And then you're putting people's lives at risk because when people are crowding in, there's no distancing. People don't wear fucking masks when they get drunk. It's just a terrible time. And people that do shows right now, indoor, if you're doing an outside show and like in spring,
That's one thing.
cool. But like you're inside a venue, you're a piece of shit for A, hosting that show, and 2, agreeing to playing that show. Like, I don't care how desperate you are, time and fucking place. You're
Also,
not special.
not for nothing. Like,
You know what
also,
I mean?
like,
I'm
New
not
York City is
special.
dense as fuck, dude. Like, dude, it's such a shit show. And honestly, like, also another thing is like they're putting. I mean, it's the venue. The venues are idiots for like doing this, but then like there's people who are like trying to do it on the low, and they do like put it on blast. And like, motherfucker, you're putting that same venue at risk also.
You
Yeah,
know,
fucking,
something else that I don't understand about this whole situation is like, okay, obviously, yeah, playing indoors is not chill right now. So why wouldn't you use this opportunity to try to put together some outdoor shows, dude? Outdoor shows are
Seriously,
fucking
dude.
dope. Playing outdoors is so much cooler than playing indoors. Like
They did some pop up
Agreed.
shows. Fucking Fear is Dead and Rebelmatic. Shout out Mafa, all those fucking cool kids. They did some outdoor show right outside of where Sweatshop Studios is, like right on where's that, Montrose or Melrose?
I vote.
Mesero.
Too.
Mesero, that's what it is.
That's all.
And yeah, like they just did it like in a fucking driveway, like, and it was just like they brought their own.
see,
speakers.
that's badass,
And
dude.
they just,
That's
like,
so cool.
Like the crowd would have to move out of the
Right.
way when the car was coming, and then it would just come back because also it's like a very industrial area. Oh,
I
hold
love
up.
it.
I was back. Let me unmute him. All right. And it's like an industrial area, so so there's like not as many people or cars passing by either, or like businesses and shit. It's very warehousey.
Yeah, that's so
like,
sick, dude.
and those are
Like,
dope.
take the opportunity to try and do some cool shit like that.
Mao, you went to like 2 of those shows, right?
I went to 2 of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're still muted.
No. It was just delayed. Like that was weird. Your audio was like delayed.
Raise your hand when you want to talk.
Boy. Nah, yeah. Those are
You
fucking.
can hear me
Yeah.
now?
Unfortunately.
They're like pop-up surprise shows. I'm not sure.
Somebody said something.
You've been to the those outside shows, right? With yeah.
How
Yeah,
you want to talk
pretty
about
fun,
them?
and they're very interactive with the crowd and everything, and everyone is there's always people that are aware, so there's always everyone kind of like moving people out of the way if there's cars coming, so it is pretty fun. It's just that it started getting cold, so they had to stop doing them eventually.
Yeah, everyone had when I went, like everyone had their masks on and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, like people who were close to each other and like knew each other, they were like hugging up and like whatever. But
yeah,
for the most part, like nobody was bothering you. Like it was chill. It was cool. It was a lot of fun.
Well, shout out to those guys.
Even people that were moshing had their masks on and shit.
That's pretty though.
Were they moshing into each other?
Yep. I mean, hardcore punk shows.
I mean,
but they had their masks on.
Like it wasn't like entirely obviously. Like,
you only go so far
or whatever, but like yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's
but it was conscious.
Like if you're gonna have a show at all, you know.
But they were conscious at least. Like,
yeah.
And like, what more can you ask for? It's like
that's what matters most. They were conscious.
Yeah. So
they were being mindful. They weren't putting people at risk.
And also, they were all conscious while they were moshing.
Also, the problem is like if these venues are out there doing reckless shit, they're also like if they get caught, like the city's putting more bans on everyone suffers because of it. Like other venues that aren't doing reckless shit, they suffer because of this one spot that's like reckless.
Dude, even at my own club, like they will come in randomly just to check when you're open, like at random. So these guys that are doing like these secret like shit, like they're fucking brazen, dude.
And not for nothing too, it's not even just like the city's putting bans. Even promoters are going to put bans on some of these bands, because they see the bands snitching on themselves too, and they're to be the same guys bringing trouble, bad business to those shows, and they're gonna shoot themselves in the foot. Now, granted, that's not going to completely cancel them. They can end up playing somewhere else, or someone will put up with that bullshit. But the places that they would want to play at, who run things professionally, are not going to want to do that.
I'm also going to tell you, like, I can't even tell you how many times they would have like shitty promoters or shitty people at the club, especially at these times. And then we swear up and down, like, oh, we're never going to book them again. We're never going to book them again. 6 months later, they're back at the same fucking. And please, because it's public, I'm not really saying what club I am, but there's just the nature of it. Like, you're banned until another promoter brings you in because money at the end of the day is what talks. And that's why these people fucking do these shitty things. Like, I've seen it firsthand in the middle of a pandemic, and it's about money.
Yeah. And not for nothing, like, I mean, if the government was helping out small businesses more, like, we might not have to worry about this bullshit happening quite as often. But, there's still going to be dickheads out there, like, doing shit.
Yeah, it's like you can only blame the venues to a certain extent because obviously they're getting, like, no support whatsoever, which is completely fucked. And it's like, no, they shouldn't have to go out of business because of this. So it's like...
Right.
No,
it's
as usual. The moral of the story is, great job by the American government, right?
Like, dude, I gotta tell you, like, every single time I go into work at the club, like, we don't know if we're gonna survive, and we do everything by the book, because we don't want to get shut down. We don't want to have anything wrong. But the problem is, we're not getting any help, and I'm not gonna even be honest. I'm gonna be honest, dude. I haven't seen a paycheck in fucking weeks because I have to wait a few weeks till they have the money to pay me. It's fucking insane.
Shit is real when your job is like, yo, don't cash a check yet. Like, wait a week or two before you
I haven't gotten paid for New Year's yet.
That's crazy,
dude. I haven't fucking gotten paid at all this year yet.
I still every fucking job that I've applied for either ghost me or is some kind of fucking pyramid scheme, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, it's or fucking street canvassing, like going door to door, fucking asking to sign up for fucking bullshit like Verizon or water bottle delivery or fucking there was one that was like solar panels, trying to sell people on solar panel. Like,
nobody's canvassing right now. You're looking to get shot. Like, you're walking into people's houses in the middle of a pandemic.
What are you doing?
Facts.
I'm gonna go to East New York trying to sell them fucking solar panels.
Yeah, that'll go over real well.
Yo, somebody's like, maybe they just don't like you, Carlos.
That's facts.
I mean,
That's fucked up.
I mean, fuck you, but fair. I can't even be mad.
I do believe that by spring we'll see more things opening, music-wise, and as far as the industry goes.
Yeah.
I mean, you already have certain places. I'm not saying about the U.S. Just places with shithole, but like Mexico, Czech Republic, and some other countries are already booking festivals over the summer and autumn. You know, and
you'll see it in some more developed countries, not here.
Yes.
You mean countries where people actually listen?
I said Mexico and Czechia.
Yeah,
third world more developed countries.
Nobody in Mexico.
Countries
no,
that have
serious.
their shit
Don't
together.
come down my throat. I know we're not actually a third world country.
Not yet.
We're like a 2.5 world.
Not yet. We don't.
Country.
We're not.
Country.
I mean,
we're on the waiting list.
Basically,
we
We're on the waiting
regress
list.
and developing, so we're now a developing country again. Better?
I'm pretty sure last year, or maybe even in 2019, but I think it was last year, the United Nations officially classified America as a flawed democracy instead of just a democracy.
Yeah, and 3 years ago when they also sent Amnesty International to the Deep South to check out our poverty and disparities in the country after Trump's mismanagement. So the UN actually got the green light to send them, and they reclassified us as not a first world country anymore. Because it's like they give us a new category. It's like first a developed country with third world poverty and third world inequality.
Yeah,
so I'm like, how about I think calling us, first, second, and third world countries is all about political alignment, not so much development.
Yeah.
So it's developing country, underdeveloped, developing, and developed. So, we're a developed country, but we also are.
I think the way you just said it is pretty fucking accurate. It's a first world country with third world poverty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so it's not really
bars.
So it's really, dude. I've been to quote unquote third world countries that have way better infrastructure than the U.S.
Also, the thing is, it's the disparity between the higher up, quote unquote 1%, and the rest of us.
Yeah.
So that's really, it's such a enormous gap. Obviously, we're not the only ones. There's plenty of that shit everywhere goes around, but it's still to have the gall to just tout yourself as hot shit when you're literally a fucking
dude.
just shit
Chile
show.
has a higher human development index than the U.S. Chile.
You know who's lacking?
Point that out.
You know who's lacking human development?
Tommy Vext.
Tommy Vext. Let's go.
Hold up. I just gotta say one thing about the last topic.
Oh,
Because I was looking at a report. They think by spring, a lot of the clubs in New York are gonna start having shows again.
that segue though.
That was a good segue.
Yo, air pound, Carlos. Air pound. Let's go.
Knuckle touch. You see, this is why I fucks with you. Oh my god.
Woo!
For those of you who don't know, God, where the fuck do I start?
I think Aaron should take this one.
All right. Yeah. Listen. My whole thing is, my whole philosophy is I don't bring up people or talk about people that I don't want to be relevant. But this is pissing me off. But yeah. All right. So long story short, this guy, he used to be in one shitty band and then got to another band. It's my opinion.
Okay.
It's not necessarily fact.
Nostalgia.
But the last band was very bad, and he happened to partner up with very talented musicians.
Well, the blow up band was my shit, my teen angst shit in high school, and honestly, so for those of you who don't know Tommy, he was the original vocalist for Divine Heresy and Heresy, whatever. Divine Heresy. And
that's my stage name.
Divine Hershey Squirts.
Hershey, holy chocolate.
Fucking
Wow.
yeah, and like honestly,
Now
like
I'm
nah, but
coming to
growing up,
the stage.
nah, but growing up, I
Oh,
fucking
shit.
love that band mainly. Like their drummer,
Oh,
I used to
shit.
nerd the fuck out. Like I got a lot of like stage presence shit, like from Tim Young and shit. But yeah, he was originally in them. Then he was like in a band called like Snot or something, and then I think Westfield
Snot.
He was in
Massacre,
Vext.
and then yeah, his solo project.
He was in a band called Snot.
Wait,
More or
wait,
less, he was in a lot
really?
of shit bands.
I interacted
Like,
with him a
lot of
lot
shit
for.
bands.
I debated him and like argued with him a lot on Facebook, and it's like it was pretty funny. But
You've argued with Tommy Vext?
yeah, not anymore. I'm not. He deleted me, but
Why have you never squared up? Oh, he's
Like
deleted you.
actually,
He lives in,
Snot?
like-
his band name was Snot.
yeah, he was in a
Are
band.
you guys making that up?
No,
Yeah,
I think it was like a hardcore band or some shit. Like
There was a hardcore band named Snot.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like,
no, that's he was the vocalist
in
briefly
the 80s, though.
or some shit. Oh,
It better have been a hardcore band. If it's any other genre, then
No,
that's
no. There was also
that's
a band-
unacceptable if that's any
Okay,
other genre.
so there was also a new metal band called Snot from California.
That's
And
the
I guess
one.
that also,
That's the
I guess
one.
that also
Yeah.
kind of makes
That's
sense.
the one. Yeah.
And,
Yeah. Fucking.
His band was called Snot.
And I remember Tommy Vext was in the first time I ever heard him was this kid told me about his favorite band called Vext. And it was like Tommy
I need
Vext.
this
I'm like, who the
to
fuck
They
is
only
Tommy
have like
Vext?
one fucking EP.
Gonna start a new hardcore band and call it Poop.
But I remember this kid that Mauricio
Nah,
knows.
call it
my old
Loogie.
project.
Loogie.
Loogie.
Phlegm.
Loogie.
Phlegm
Anyway,
actually does sound like a real band name for a hardcore band.
he showed me Tommy Vext music video of his, and I could tell right off the bat, I'm like, yo, this guy's a tool. Like, I don't fucking like this shit.
Yeah. You know
Mauricio
why?
knows
You know
what I'm
why?
talking about.
Do you know why he deleted me?
I do.
Alico.
Yeah, why did you delete you, Carlos?
Yeah, I want to hear more about
Yeah.
this. So what?
So-
you were
so-
friends with him on Facebook, and
yeah,
then
so
you
th-
argued
so
with
this
him,
guy-
and he deleted you.
So Tommy, he's for years he's been like a advocate for just like sobering up and no for outlook and outreach programs
Censor
and
that.
shit with like sobering people
that.
and like because like he had substance abuse issues and stuff like that, so he'd be like a motivational speaker and like used to go out and like do all these like tours and like do like I mean good fucking work and shit and this guy
Sometimes
so,
shitty people do good
so
things.
so this year he went full like
Don't say that.
he went full QAnon, bro. So just to reiterate, he was a motivational speaker for people who suffered from substance abuse, and he posted a meme. It was basically like a map of the U.S. and it said like, where like, I'm totally paraphrasing, but it said something like, oh, where all the like meth heads are or some shit, and it like spelled out like on the map of the U.S. Hunter Biden or whatever. And like or some shit like or like crackheads or some shit like that. And I'm just like, bruh. So like I pretty much called him I pretty much called him out for that. I was like, how you motive like me personally, I don't give a fuck because like I don't fuck Biden and whatever and like I voted for him but like because whatever. But
That is so funny.
fucking this guy fucking he was just like shitting on like calling Hunter Biden a crackhead and making fun of crackheads and shit like that. And I was like, homeboy, you were a literally deadass a motivational speaker for people who suffer from substance abuse, and like there was a bunch of people calling him out on this shit and having a tangent. Then he deleted all of our comments, and then he deleted like all of us from his friends list and shit like that, like everyone who was like arguing with him about it. And then he did one of his Instagram lives that he does every fucking other hour, and just to talk about it and like to all his like soccer moms that like eat his shit up. Like there's a bunch of like soccer moms from fucking Tennessee. So this fucking article came out. Basically this chick just like obliterating his entire life. You know what? I'm gonna find the article real quick.
I was gonna say, yeah, go track it down.
All right, so y'all ready for this? The name of the fucking screen too. Uncle Tom. Me Vexed.
Whoa!
Is out of
I
that.
just think after all I heard of Uncle Tom, that's all I heard. I'm like, whoa! We still talking about Vex or something happened?
Okay,
let's
so,
go.
so
When-
let me just say that when I read through this article, I have only had like a very kind of slight peripheral knowledge of who this guy even is. I just
Who's
kind of
that?
knew that he existed, but I didn't really know much about him. So it definitely took me like a good like 2 minutes
Sorry.
to understand the significance of Uncle Tommy.
Uncle Tommy.
So
Oh my God.
so hold on. My favorite thing about
He's
this shit.
He's so light skinned. That's coming from me.
So my favorite thing about this, so when he first came out with his like batshit craziness, homeboy deadass said he basically said that racism isn't real and it's fabricated. In all his years of living, he's never once experienced racism. Touring the world, whatever, he's never once experienced racism. Like, motherfucker, you're light skinned like metal vocalist. Like, no, like,
was he like not spitting
like,
bars in Divine Heresy?
Like, homeboy. So
Yeah.
he was just saying that racism is just
know.
totally fake. Like, you guys get the point. But this guy, this is the iron in his knee. The iron in his knee.
Screenshot there.
The
Los
iron...
Angeles court grants Tommy Vext X 2-year domestic violence restraining order. Nice.
Yo, the iron in his knee. So he's saying all this shit. Racism doesn't exist. I've never experienced racism. Then he starts dating this this conservative chick who has a lot of conservative followers on Twitter.
I saw what happened.
They started dating. She posted a few photos of him. Yo,
What
her followers.
He
He started dating.
in a sunken place.
No, he started dating this conservative like influencer chick.
Oh, Nicole Arbor?
Yeah,
Ew.
Nicole Arbor.
I remember her.
Look at these
Why
comments, bro.
are you
Look
Hanging out
at
with gangsters
look at these
is not
comments
okay.
towards this guy who said racism doesn't exist.
Yep.
Conservative women who
He,
advocates for law and order into criminals. You're an absolute cunt.
Wild, because they know that they don't even know who this guy is.
They literally don't know who this guy is. And meanwhile, this guy is like the biggest fucking like cuck for them and like following every. It's just.
But hey, Tommy, yo, racism doesn't exist though. You inmate.
Racism doesn't exist.
Well, congratulations, Tommy. You have finally gotten your first experience with racism.
Holy shit.
The shit. Hold on.
My dude looks like this looks like a scene out of Get Out. Like she caught him in a sunken place and everything.
Look at this shit. You're fucking a black guy. I've
Like-
lost all respect for you. You disgust me.
Like if I were to take a picture of him, he would freak out at me. He's like, "What are you doing here?"
Like, yo, people are shitting on his life. Conservative people are shitting on his life. And meanwhile, this guy is like the biggest like Trump cuck in the world. Like, and
I don't get it.
These
He
people,
has to know
and he's like, "Oh,
about these,
racism
right?
doesn't exist."
He has to know about these comments. Dude, that's fucking
DK racism doesn't exist with his fucking
word.
Now, granted,
with his
let's
fucking
play devil's
Sharpies.
advocate. There's a good chance that his girl could also be a victim of oppression herself, because you know how white women are treated in America too.
No, she's
All right,
Canadian.
fuck everything I said. Never mind. No.
She's Canadian. She doesn't count. They called her Nicole Colburner, bro.
No explanation. I'm done. Nah, that's all you need to tell me. Fuck it. I'm done. I'm over it.
Dude,
Fuck her.
it's
It's
yeah.
cool.
Everyone
I
knows
remember
full
her.
well white women are the most oppressed group in America.
You guys, y'all get the point.
Dude,
y'all get it.
I remember before Trump when this girl came around in like 2012 doing her little comedy sketches. It was so cringy and it was just so hostile. Basically saying, "Oh well, you feel like you're being discriminated against? Huh? No, you're not. Look
Thank
at me.
you
I'm
so
fine.
much for
You're
the
a
follow,
little
bro.
bitch." That was her whole thing, Like,
Wait, speaking of women, Wonder Woman.
oh God, I thought I was going somewhere else.
You gave me a heart attack for a hot second.
I was like,
Oh my God, what is he gonna say next?
what is he gonna say next?
I gotta start. Oh wait, now I gotta bring it right back up. So listen, I didn't see
Thank you,
Wonder
Reyes.
Woman
I see you.
1984.
Thank you, Reyes.
I did not see Wonder Woman 1984, but
That's
some
fine.
of you guys have. Yeah?
You didn't miss out on anything.
Yeah, so it's fucking terrible.
I haven't seen any of the
You
Wonder Woman,
didn't miss anything. It's
movies.
I actually know nothing about this. I just know that it exists.
honestly, we could probably skip this topic. Long story short, the first one was actually pretty dope, at least in comparison to the other movies that came out in the DC universe or whatever. This new one, it's It's so
This is what I'll
cliche
say about it. I feel like
and predictable.
all the budget in Wonder Woman went towards special effects and like zero money to the writers, so they got fucking lazy and wrote a complete pile of crap.
Ooh.
Essentially, yeah. It was so cliche and so fucking predictable. Like it was cringy. Like it was.
Are you talking about the movie or
The movie.
This 1984 thing?
No, not Wonder
The
Woman
movie,
1984.
Same movie.
Yeah, Wonder Woman 1980.
Yeah, it's the 1984 is part 2 of Wonder Woman. So.
Oh wait, is it actually a movie? Or I thought
It's a movie,
I was
yeah.
under the impression it was like a miniseries or something.
No.
No, it's a movie.
This is how you know out of it Kadin is.
I literally know nothing about this. I just have heard the title.
Yeah, it's. We talked about this being a potential talking point during this podcast, and it's not even worth it. It's.
I mean,
Move on.
we could bring it back on the next one and give you guys a chance to watch it, so we can have a very nice banter about it for the next 5 minutes.
I
I
won't
can
watch it.
promise you I'm not going to watch it.
I'm not gonna watch it.
I don't see that happening.
Honestly,
All right.
it was pretty
That's
cringy.
enough for me, dog.
I have no interest in the DC cinematic universe whatsoever. So
It was
it's not gonna happen.
significantly cringe. So when's the
This
world?
is even better than talking about it. You guys saying you're not gonna watch it is way better than us actually talking about it.
Actually, honestly,
Oh
to
my
be
God.
fair,
That was our review of Wonder Woman.
Not gonna even bother.
I Rotten Tomatoes and A.
Not available.
this is rotten potatoes.
We got like 3 more topics left.
All right, let's do it.
I'm gonna try to find some way to blend them all into one though. But we can talk about
No, we're not to bun. No.
Letterkenny, which I
Will it
just
blend?
Pitter patter.
How are you now?
I was right. That's why I brought
yeah,
this one up.
I just finished the 3rd episode, Fart Book.
Oh, it's like the worst
yeah,
episode they have.
It's the weirdest.
It was
episode,
pretty.
for sure.
It made me feel a certain type of way. You guys know me because of my bodily functions and such. So I'm like,
Actually, we
Lack
don't
thereof
know your
bodily
bodily functions.
Lack thereof bodily functions.
touche.
Yeah, guys. So
Does he actually
Aaron,
lack
Aaron
bodily
doesn't poop.
functions, or is it just because his body never intakes any food?
Probably both.
But cannibals.
No, you can't talk. We have the same diet.
Yeah, but you're like 4 inches taller than me. So
All right, but you're talking as if the 2 of us together would not start a fire if we rubbed up against each other.
oh man, now I'm thinking back to one of these like, horrible drives when we were on tour where I was freezing cold all night. I should have just like climbed on top of you until we ignited.
Dude, I remember
Something will
I
get
didn't
started,
realize this, but we
alright?
were so fucked up leaving New Orleans. We're driving to fucking Miami, and I woke up and you were just on the floor between the aisles sleeping. Like I'm like, Kadin, I'm like, you sleep good? He's like, no. What do you think?
Yeah, he was between the fucking seats.
Kaden gave
He was
you that
between the
face.
fucking.
He was
It was a 15-passenger van, and like he was dead ass
You
like
good?
between the fucking.
Yeah, no. By the time we got to the last week or so, I was definitely sleeping like on the floor in between the aisle seats.
Like he just wants to stretch his legs out. He didn't give a fuck.
I'm not entirely sure why I started doing that. I think it was just because like it got to a point where it was crowded enough in there where like we'd just been in there long enough that like even sharing any kind of space with anyone at all just felt so
also,
uncomfortable. It was like, even if I'm sleeping in an objectively less comfortable way, at least I'm here by myself and it feels like I have my own space.
I was gonna say. I think it was also like
you're skinnier, so I think like the seatbelt buckles digging into you would hurt more than someone that has more fat like me, because I
That's
had
true.
belt buckle marks on my side. But I had to be on that seat because I was traveling with a broken leg. So.
Mao got branded on like his like kidney.
Bro,
It's just,
now,
He has the word push written into his skin still.
oh my god!
Mao, you didn't do the stuffing like we all did with the pillows? Because I felt like a fucking baby that last week. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, you know me, I can sleep on anything and boss
That's fast.
anywhere for the most
Thank you
part.
for the
So
follow,
I mean,
bro.
I was pretty much fine.
Okay, that was a stretch, Mao.
I can sleep on almost anything.
Because Kaden, I thought Kaden, you were sharing your row, right, with Lilith?
For the first like maybe half of it, but then I just like got tired of having to share any space at all, and it felt too uncomfortable.
So like he pushed her off the chair and just like told her like fuck out of my way, I want to sleep.
And I remember we all had our own rows. That's why I was like, when I saw you on the floor, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like I don't think I registered at the time that you were still sharing a row.
Well, yeah. See, that's the thing is like we all had our own roles, but like I didn't really have my own role.
That's fair.
So that's why.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Get them on the.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yo! Actually, speaking of the tour, I think maybe next week we can like share some clips of it from the
Dude,
tour.
I would love
tour
for
stories.
the next episode maybe just be a big reminisce.
Oh, you mean like
stuff that
like
happened on
those stories that we have? Like yeah,
you mean like my new
not everything.
You mean like my New Orleans escapades?
yeah, dude. New
it
Orleans
Tales
was
of the
so
Road?
much fun, bro.
Tales of the Road?
Yeah, Tales of the Road.
Every
bro.
one we did, or just the 2017 big one?
No, the
The big
2017
one had
one.
a
I
lot
meant,
of funny
yeah.
ones.
No, but all
I
of them
think
from
the big one
2017.
All of them?
has way.
All of them from
No,
2017,
I think.
or at least
think-
half. All of them from 2017.
I mean, we have more stories from the. I mean, that's the best ones, but
All of them from 2017, just to like in one episode. Because I mean, dude, there's a lot.
I mean,
of them.
it's like if you take
was
you
3
know,
weeks.
all of the tours we've ever done, like 90% of the notable things we can talk about are
happened
from
on
that one.
Yeah.
that is true.
To be
is true.
fair.
To be
fair.
fair.
That one was also 4 times as long as any of the others we've done, so that helped
Yeah.
too.
That is also actual facts. Literally 4 times as long.
All right, so we can talk about Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I have never seen. What the hell's going on with that?
It.
Nah.
What's
I
going
finished it yesterday.
on? What is this about?
Nah.
They
It's
brought
about-
her back?
Nah.
About Sabrina the Teenage Witch,
Did anybody else finish it?
Based
Anybody
on-
else watch a new season?
based off the Archie comic books.
It's only these
No,
little.
I didn't watch the last season yet.
It's really fucking good. It's really really good. It's just like the art, like Mouse said, the Archie comics.
Meh.
What the fuck do I talk about? It's just really dark.
Is this the one where Salem doesn't talk?
Yeah, like a real familiar, where it's like
Yeah,
telepathy.
Yeah, I'm a pass.
I kind of
What?
like it.
Yeah, I'm a
Dude, it's
yeah, I'm a pass.
way better than the fucking like sitcom.
The
Like,
sitcom was,
Well,
Like,
the
it's
other one was like a
actually- it's actually
sitcom.
horror,
It's like
that's the
different.
thing.
This one just horror is a stretch, but it's. I mean, well,
There's
it's darker. It's darker. It's
Okay.
darker.
It's darker.
it's dark. Yeah, it's very dark.
Wait, Carlos, how far?
So because it's darker makes it
I
scarier?
saw the first.
Yes.
I saw the first two. I saw the first. It's more serious than like. It's not a sitcom. So
Yeah.
So I saw the first 2 seasons.
Okay.
And I saw like the first few
Season
episodes
2
of the
was,
third season, and I just didn't continue. I saw like the first 2 episodes.
Can I be okay? So
I'll probably go back and watch it eventually, but like just if I don't have anything else. To do,
season
but, like,
3, the premise behind season 3, I kind of irked me because as somebody who's really into folklore and like mythology and shit, it didn't actually make sense. But aside from that, it was really well done. I feel like season 2 was like the weakest one out of all of them. But this last season that this happened was really fucking insane. Like to the
Okay.
point that the last 2 episodes felt like a Doctor Who episode. It got real. Like this last season just was like fucking dark, like from the get go. No spoilers. I'm not gonna do that for anyone that hasn't watched it, but I highly recommend you do.
yeah, because
You guys played anybody else played Cyberpunk?
oh yeah,
I just started.
yeah.
Wait,
Fucking-
I
Carlos.
started.
Wait, so Carlos, truth be told, I have not been like watching your streams. Have you been like glitching the fuck out?
So I only played Cyberpunk once on stream, just because
Oh, okay.
last time I did an RPG on stream, I did go to Tsushima, and I did every single time I played it was on stream. So like it was just, I got tired of sticking to that schedule, and I kind of just wanted to play it here and there and whatever. So yeah, especially
That's how I
Cyberpunk
felt
being
about Final Fantasy.
especially Cyberpunk being open world and like there's so much fucking shit to do. I was like, you know what? Let me just do my thing and just it's not that bad as people say, dude. Like I don't get what the fuck. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it is annoying, but it's something that I get over really quickly. It has shut off on me every now and then. Like
I mean, if you can deal with us, you can deal with Cyberpunk, right?
yeah, right. No, it's shut. It's
I'm,
like glitched out and like just completely stopped and shut off on me while I was playing, and I had to restart. But it auto saves, so it's like it's usually fine. Like it's yeah, I mean the glitches have been like on a Grand Theft Auto level. Like it's like stupid and like kind of funny.
So I was actually playing Cyberpunk
Yeah, the
before we
glitches
started
aren't a
this
big
chat.
deal. Like they were super
Yeah.
like
By mouth.
like like I said, like Grand Theft
By
Auto
mouth.
type shit, like Grand Theft Auto, like Vice City type of shit. Like it was like I don't know. There was
There are
one
barely
time
any glitches in Vice City.
there was
though.
one glitch that fucked me up that was like really fucking annoying. I basically there was one mission where I had to get on like some machine turn on like a fucking truck or some shit, and like so it has like the buttons on the right side, and then like when I finished the mission, they were still there, and I was still in like battle mode. Like it read it even though I wasn't in a fight, read as battle mode, and like part of the next part of the mission is I had to call someone on the phone, and it wouldn't let me because it's like, oh, you're in the middle of a fight, whatever. And I'm just like, you're in the middle of combat. So what the fuck? So I
that's
was
the
there.
Fucking worst.
I tried saving and reloading. It didn't work. Nothing fucking worked. And you know what worked? Sleeping with a prostitute. I went
mean,
to
that
like
solves all of those problems.
it solves all of your problems. Like I just
So
like, nothing would work.
dude,
Then when you
I had
sleep
the
with the
same-
prostitute, it's like a whole movie scene or whatever. And then it takes you out of it and everything's refreshed. And I'm like, cool, I can continue the mission now. Awesome. Like,
Dude, I fucking in Final Fantasy 15 when I first started playing it, I had the same kind of glitch where I was trying to be a part of the trying to continue with the mission, and it kept thinking I was in the middle of a fight. But I had
Oh
to
my
turn it
God.
off and start it back on. I reloaded it; it was fine. But on the topic of Cyberpunk, I was literally playing it before we started this chat. I just got it on Stadia last night, and it's seamless. There's no glitches, and
What
I
is
can use my
Stadia?
PS4 controller. So Stadia is like it's like Netflix but with video games.
It's an app.
It's on Google. It's a part of Google Chrome. So I opened Chrome. I made a subscription to
Chrome.
Stadia. Chrome. For Chrome. Chrome.
Google Chrome.
So I made a mistake because I was also like really, really super high when I was doing this last night, and I accidentally made a Stadia Pro account where I had to pay $10 a month because I thought I had to do that to get Cyberpunk, but Cyberpunk you have to pay full price, $60, and you don't need Stadia Pro, so I completely fucking I ended my subscription, but I ain't getting that $10 back. But whatever. So you can get Stadia for free. Point of the story.
wait, but you
And
still
you
have to
can
pay
just
for
get-
Cyberpunk?
Word.
Yeah, but the thing is with Stadia, because I'm playing it on my Mac, my iMac, and which is connected to an Ethernet cable, so I'm getting rapid speed. So the frame rate is 80 frames per second when I play it, and it's seamless. It looks insane.
So
And I
Vinny
can
would
use my
like to
PS4
know.
controller, and I can switch to mouse and keyboard instantly.
Vinny
Like
would
it registers within a millisecond.
Vinny would like to know what we did for dick customization.
Well,
Of course
I made
you would
mine
ask that.
kosher.
Huh?
I made mine kosher.
You made yours. Wait, so no
Oh, sure.
penis or regular?
True
What? I
role
don't-
playing out here.
What's kosher? I don't.
Circumcised.
All right.
Ta-da.
So you guys want to end off on one last note? Well, two notes. Because Kadin, you want to plug in your bands, right? You want to plug in?
I had a thought earlier, because Carlos once remarked on the fact that I have so many like random underground bands that he's never heard of in my music library, and he said something like, you know, I feel like you listen to more of like bands that like nobody's ever heard of than, you know, bands we all know, which is probably true. So every time we do this, I'm going to recommend at least one band that I can practically guarantee that at least the four of you have never heard of, and if anyone else has heard of it, I will feel like a failure. But so this week, I'm going to go ahead and throw this song in the Twitch chat. So the band that I am recommending this week is I can't guarantee that I'm going to pronounce their name correctly because they're Hungarian, so I don't know if this is the right way to
I
say
might know
it.
the band.
Tekatefek?
You better not. You better not. No, they're called Angertea. Angertea.
Anthony?
Angertea.
Angertea.
Yeah, Angertea.
See, that makes me angry.
I know.
Angertea.
Every time I read the name, I imagine a little like teacup with a very displeased face.
I'm a little teapot, short and pissed.
They're super good, and basically, I discovered them because so the song that I just linked in the chat is my favorite song of theirs, and honestly, like one of my favorite songs ever. It's so fucking good.
Actually, do you mind you share your screen? Actually, because it works totally fine if you guys share, and that way,
okay, yeah, I'll
it
share
it
and
consistently
I'll
plays
just play this
on my end.
Angertea.
Oh, I see it. Never heard of these guys.
Wow, it's literally spelled
Angertea.
Okay.
I see
Holy shit, it
Angertea.
really is
Okay.
written Angertea.
I know, dude. It's like
It is
Okay.
Angertea.
it's kind of weird. I would love to know how they actually pronounce it, but
Can you widen the screen?
anyway, I discovered this band because a guitar player who's featured on this song playing the guitar solo in it at some point was the touring guitarist for Nevermore, which is one of my favorite bands of all time. So that's how I found out about it. But this band is super, super, super good. I feel like if you like Mastodon, you would really like this band.
I fucks with that. Cool.
I love the
Very
effects.
Mastodon. Mastodon AF.
It's not like all of their music sounds like this. Like this one is, like kind of a ballad. They've definitely got plenty of songs that have a lot more teeth than this, but this one is just my favorite.
Yo, that bass tone though.
I know, dude. The bass player in this band is insane, and he plays fretless, so it all sounds super sick. Because fretless
Wow.
sounds amazing.
That bass tone reminds me exactly of the bass tone on the album After from Inson.
It actually reminds me of Naval Viscaris. The bass tone.
A little more high end than Neo's, I think.
Is there like another guitarist somewhere?
Probably pre-recorded.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Got it.
Yeah, that's the feature. So that dude,
Got it.
he's another Hungarian musician. His name's Attila Voros, and for a while he was touring as the second guitar player in Nevermore, and that's how I found out about him.
He's got the bring Nevermore merch in a video.
I think he was still in the band when they recorded that. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this, dude.
No, that was sick.
It's dope.
I like it.
That was sick.
I like Angertea.
I think they're super fucking good. They're like one of my favorite bands that nobody's ever heard of, and super cool guys. Because check this out.
So I gotta ask, do they take their Angertea with milk or sugar or just plain?
Anyway, so I was trying to find somewhere online where I could buy their music, because I always try to buy the shit first. The only time I ever download music through unofficial methods is if there is actually no way for me to legally obtain it. So I was trying to find a place that I could buy their music, and I couldn't find like most of it anywhere. I found a couple of sites where like some of their albums were being hosted, but I couldn't find the majority of it anywhere, because they're just like this random band from halfway across the world. So at a certain point, I actually just I went to their official Facebook page and I messaged them, and I was like, "Hey, you guys are awesome. I'm a big fan. Is there anywhere that I can buy your music?" And the dude responded, and he was like, "Hey, are you looking for CDs or just like MP3 files?" And I was like, "Well, I like having CDs, but international shipping is usually really expensive, so probably just MP3s." And he was like, "Okay, cool. Send me your email address, and I'll just send them to you." And I was like,
That's really dope.
"You don't." I was like, "You don't have to do that, dude. Like, I'll pay for it." He was like, "No, it's cool. Just send me your email address."
He's like,
and
"No,
I did.
it's cool."
And he sent me a zip file with their entire discography to my email.
Yo, fucking okay.
Nice.
That's amazing.
That is fucking
Yeah.
lit.
So
Why
they're
is
super
JP
dope.
texting me?
So yeah, you guys should go follow them. I think they're fucking sick. So that's my random underground band of the week recommendation. We were gonna plug one more band, right? The homies.
Wait, we were
Oh,
we had a
yeah.
time limit? Hold up, we had a time limit?
Oh yeah.
No, we don't have a time
well,
limit.
no, but I don't know. I thought we did.
I think 2 hours
No,
is a good
2 hours
is a
is
good
like
place
a
to
good
end it.
amount of
But
time,
yes,
yeah.
we need
So
to do one last time.
let's end it on the homies.
Oh fuck yeah, fucking Jotunheim, bro.
You're
Can one of you guys
album
pull
is
it out?
So fucking sick.
So you guys should all go check out our homies in Jotunheim. They
Yeah,
just released
Jotunheim
a new album,
is
and it is really
the
really
shite.
good.
we try. Go listen to the homies.
Listen,
There we
it's day one. Nothing works right on day one.
My wife ran out of the bedroom and screamed, "Nobody can hear it! Turn it off!" She literally ran out.
This is why Cassie's the MVP. Yo. That sounds much better.
Thank you, Cassie. Anyways,
Also, real quick, sorry. I meant to do this at the beginning of the episode. I just wanted to show this for Bodom, for Alexi. I got this flag on at their very last show. Actually,
hold it up again.
Yes.
Let's take a time to reminisce.
so just
Nice.
one for
Rest in
Alexi.
peace.
Find out for the homies. They're better.
Pour one out for the home.
We should have like ending credits.
I mean,
While the song
these are the ending credits.
Look at
Kind
him knock out Steve's face.
Yo, how quick can you make like a text like end credit?
Hey Carlos, you should play ending credits by Opeth actually.
Wait, hold up. There's actually a song called Ending Credits by Opeth. They
Yes.
would have a song
Yeah.
called Ending Credits as long as their freaking songs are.
That's true.
Their songs come with open credits, ending credits. Their albums have ending credits.
Honestly, only Opeth could write a song called "Ending Credits," make it the last song on the album, and have it not be corny.
Actually, yo, Kadin, actually, it's the second to last song on Damnation.
That's weird. I don't
Yes,
like
you're
it.
right. You're right.
No, even better.
That messes my OCD.
Yeah, but they're Opeth, so they can get away with it.
Yeah, they could burn down a village and people be like, "It's okay."
So like it's like the next is the next song called like After Credits,
Post credits.
Post Credits.
Post credits.
Opeth can scream "All Lives Matter" and people will try to make excuses for them and be like, "No, but it's okay."
Oh my
What?
god.
No. God, why do we have?
I was
I'm,
just I was
let's.
testing your loyalty, guys.
I'm just gonna make sure.
Nah,
I'm just gonna make sure.
loyalty.
I'm just gonna make sure Anthony sounds the way he does on the
You're on your
album.
own, buddy.
Look, there now Anthony matches the album. That's fine. Just muted.
Anthony's just a session musician. We don't know him.
Yeah, we don't know that guy. Look at that nice mute button. Look at that nice mute button. I'm joking. All right, he's unmuted.
I didn't hear you. Yo, my wife just came in and roasted me. What the fuck, guys? She's like, he doesn't
Oh,
even
can
go
we all
here.
appreciate Arthur's beard?
Evan?
Yes,
Yes.
I love
100%.
it.
Oh yeah,
I
fucking
appreciate the fuck out of it.
dude, Tony. Oh my god, I wish I fucking went to that. Dude, the Septic Flesh Orchestra and Choir and Mexico
No, they're
Metal
playing
Fest.
in October.
Oh, Mexico,
Dude,
yeah.
they're doing it in October.
Oh, they're doing it
I
again.
want to go.
They literally just
Yes.
did that. That's fuck. Yes, I'm
that-
with that.
No, it's
a-
just
oh,
got
that's-
announced today for Mexico Metal Fest.
Oh, okay.
That's
That's Tony, right?
I'm gonna buy my ticket in advance. Yeah, that's Tony.
I really want to go. I'm dead serious. So
Me too. I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I see something fresh, and I get to see my family while I'm down there.
you're gonna be in Monterrey.
That's all right. It's Mexico. It's all the same.
It's close enough.
Oh,
It's close enough.
I swear, like Mal lives a life of Pokemon almost.
Actually, fun fact: somebody is in the middle of making me a T-shirt that says "Por qué no los dos" in the front.
There you go.
ooh.
Nice.
Okay, that's your stage shirt.
Yeah, I'm
from
gonna have to
now
get that
on.
fucking ticket.
Have a cat. Is there gonna be a cat on it?
That would be good too.
Dude, do we know who the drummer is in this video?
Vinny does.
I don't know him, but he's great. And it's
Yeah.
weird because I know most
I don't
good
know him
drummers in New
personally,
York,
but-
but I don't know this.
Yeah, I think his name.
He's from New Jersey.
Yeah, I think his name is Amir.
Oh, he's from
Vinny knows
Jersey?
him.
Yeah, he's from Jersey.
Okay, that's why I don't know him. But yeah, Homeboy's
Oh, yeah,
fucking
see,
good.
Vinny just said his name is Amir.
This band has always just like consistently had like insanely good drummers.
Kind of have to.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude,
this song
true.
has been consistently good. It's
Dude,
bad.
Jotunheim is probably one of the best black metal bands out of New York, period. And it's just so funny to me because Arthur does not take himself seriously
Aren't they
at
like the
all.
only black metal band out of like the boroughs?
No.
Imperial Triumphant.
Only good one. No, I'm joking.
They're the best one.
Imperial Triumphant is fucking huge
best
right now.
one.
To be honest,
is so-
I've never really been like super into just like straight black metal. I love when other subgenres of metal like fuse black metal with what they're already doing.
I never noticed he
But
did
I've
that eye
never
shit.
been like super into just straight black metal. But
I never
think
noticed he
Jotunheim
did
is
that.
Fucking incredible.
Oh, you didn't,
That's fucking
you didn't notice the shadow
I
of
think
Mordor
not.
eyes at the end?
No.
I saw it.
Oh, I never noticed he did that. Yeah.
So yeah, those are the homies. Everyone go
Yeah,
check them out. Buy their new album.
Jotunheim.
Drop the Bandcamp again. Well,
They're amazing.
I did. It's up there in the chat, but I'll put it again.
okay.
Also, Tony already got tickets for that festival in Mexico.
Oh my god.
Who did?
That's
Tony, that's Tony, right?
Oh, nice.
well. Once the unemployment check comes through.
Yo, honestly, if you guys are dead serious, I'm joining you guys on that. Dead ass. Because I doubt we're gonna be able. We're probably not gonna be allowed in Europe this summer. So
Yeah.
I really wanted to go to fucking Brutal Assault. I doubt they'll let us in Czechia.
To fly somewhere else and then from there fly.
No, but to get into Europe on an
Oh,
American
I'm
pass to the
joking.
EU
Joking.
EU.
right now.
Yeah, they're gonna say EU to us exactly.
You.
EU.
Ew.
You.
You can always go to Great Britain.
Yo, we could just do
Alright,
it like, yo,
guys.
bro, Mao's Mexican, like he knows how to do it. Like we'll just go over there, hop in a really like tightly packed truck, just smuggle us in. It's fine. This is fine.
Yo, we'll smuggle in through Turkey.
Sounds like a
Fly-
fun
we can go-
bonding
yo,
experience.
I think so.
No, we can fly into Istanbul.
It's like tour
and,
again.
like, sit
It's like
in the
tour all
back
over
of, like,
again.
A truck into Greece, or in Greece get just fucking
There we go.
to other European Union.
And JC's like, I'll
Take it through
drive.
Turkey.
We're gonna be laying on
Okay,
a pile of olives.
That works.
Bonding.
JC says I'll drive.
Sure, as long as like
JC, shut
probably
the
won't.
fuck up.
you're American too, right? We're gonna need some.
JC,
We're gonna need a local to
literally
drive.
was fucking trying to text me in the middle of the stream. I'm like, bro, he sent me a video. He literally
Can you imagine like us in this situation, like being stopped by law enforcement and having JC talk, have to be the one to talk us out of it?
You know, and
I don't
JC's a roadie, by the way.
I have faith in him as far
If
as
we're
that
talking
goes.
about smuggling someone out of a country, like JC, I love you, bro, but I don't know.
JC would snitch on himself. JC would snitch on himself, bro.
Yeah,
To be honest, I think Jason would be the best for that. To be
yeah, Kadin,
no
you keep
shit,
forgetting that JC's the one we told you about that delivers questionable packages to questionable bakeries.
yeah, for real. Like he's already a coyote. So
Actually,
No, it's
I
just
also
sugar.
remembered-
It's
I
just-
remembered that
It's just
JC
confectionery
is,
sugar. It's fine.
JC is extremely adept at immediately flipping a switch and changing his tone of voice completely to sound
Have
much
video
more
proof.
serious. So,
Like when he's on the phone.
actually,
When he's speaking Spanish.
come on, dude! I
Yeah,
got it.
yeah.
Hold on, the boss. Hey, okay, okay, primo.
Yeah. Like, hey guys, hold up, my job is calling me. Hold up, it's work. Hey, okay, mira, papi, sí, ¿Cómo estás? Ay, plátano,
Oh,
plátano.
no, mister.
Ay,
Yo
papi
esa
chulo.
droga de cocaína
No,
que
no.
te aquí la tengo.
Sí, ahí están los kilos. Tengo 3 kilos ahí en el tronco. Está bien.
So I don't know. Maybe I was too quick to write him off for that
Esto
duty.
está
He
heavy.
might be the perfect man for the job.
He is the perfect man for the job, but he already
He already lives it. He's about it.
He about it. We about it.
We about it.
We can tell that story in the next episode.
I gotta talk about my 2J like
Yeah, there
that.
you
He
go.
can't even defend himself.
Oh my fuck. All right, yo. On that note,
even though he's saying he misses the abuse, so I guess we got the okay.
that's because he's a fucking sub. What? I'm not a sandwich. Fucking hate this guy.
Yeah,
I
that was
love
an
you.
actual
No, I love
conversation
you.
with me, him, and Skilla.
Yo, homeboy Skilla from Furious Dead. Skilla from Furious Dead. He was a sub. And he was
You're a
like,
sub. I'm
I'm not a sandwich.
That makes no sense. How am I a sandwich? Sounded like Gilbert Gottfried.
Yo, why'd you make it sound like Eric Cartman?
Oh my fuck.
You know what I mean?
Oh
Okay,
god. On that note.
On that note.
On that note.
Yo,
All
guys.
right, guys.
Thank
We
you so
about
much for being here for our first.
Thank you to everyone that joined
podcast
for the
episode.
first disaster.
Thank you for the new
Hopefully
subscribers and
we'll
new
see you guys
followers.
next week.
We love you so much. All right. So as it stands, we're doing it next week for sure. Let's. You know what? Let's just fucking call it every week that we're here. We're like, yo, we're gonna do it this next week or what?
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
We'll play it by ear every
Topic
Sunday.
for next week.
Yeah, every Sunday on stream,
good.
we'll decide if we're doing it next week or the week after.
All right, guys.
Cool.
Hope you all enjoyed what you've heard and what you've seen and what you've experienced. Until next time, this has been the Solemn Session.
Appreciate
Have a
you
good week.
so much.
Great sign off, Aaron. Great job.
Have a good night,
That was
guys. Thank you so much for being here for our
We
first
about it. Good night.
one.
That's it.
Good night.